Cyclone fans, another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It's Monday, January 30th. The Cyclones are getting ready to take on the Huskies from Winterset. Starters for the Huskies, number 1, Ashlyn Devine, 5'6" sophomore. Number 2, Avery Darling, 5'7" senior. Number 3, Bailey Acton, a 5'6" senior. Number 10, Jaylee Kleemeyer, 5'5" junior. And number 31, Reagan Coombs, a 5'9" senior. They're coached by head coach Jason Darling, assisted by Matt Young and Ben Stickline. And now for the Cyclones. Number 11, Hannah Sonderman, 5'6" junior. Number 23, Ava Munson, 5'7" junior. Number 35, Ella Ploffman, 5'5" senior. Number 45, Erica Rust, a 5'11" junior. And number 53, Savannah Christensen, a 5'10" senior. Cyclones are coached by head coach Zach Lawson, assisted by Mark Cohorst and Sam Brummer.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, Tano D in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
And we're getting ready for that opening tip. In the center circle, Erica Rust. And the Huskies come away with the first possession of the night. Cyclones in their zone defense. Huskies not a real high-scoring team, as they average right at about 41 points on the season. But they are tough defensively, so we'll see if the Cyclone offense can dictate things here as they Cyclone step out of conference play and again take on the Huskies from Winterset. And there's Erica Rust with the bucket. Erica Rust gets the Cyclones on the scoreboard. Cyclones definitely have a height advantage. See if they can take advantage of that. Winterset without one of their players, Jada Young, all-state athlete that's going to be going to Iowa to play softball. Tore her ACL about 9 games ago, so she was their leading scorer, averaging about 15 points a game. So without her in the lineup, again, kind of cripples things offensively for Winterset. After the turnover, it is Cyclone basketball on the baseline. And there's kind of a loose ball scramble. We'll see who the last one to touch it here is. And they say Winterset was last to touch the ball. So the possession stays with the Cyclones. Ball goes right into Rust. There's some backside help there. That is number 31, Regan Coobs. And there's a steal, and that is a bucket for Hannah Sonderman. 4-0 Cyclones. Cyclones in a little three-quarter court press. There's a trap on the sideline, and They're going to say that the Husky player was standing on the sideline, so it will be a turnover. Winterset. Cyclones windbound in the backcourt. 6:15 left to play in quarter number 1. Harlan Community leads 4-0. Ball goes right into Savannah Christensen. The Cyclones taking advantage of the size that they have. And that's going to send Savannah to the free throw line for 2. She's a 66% free throw shooter on the season. First one is up and good for Savannah. 5-0 Cyclones. 6:04 to play in the first quarter. Second free throw is up and good as well. 2 for 2 for Christensen. The score is Harlan Community 6. Huskies from Winterset 0. Trapped out front. Almost a turnover. Ball goes into Coombs. And there's a travel. Number 31, Reagan Coombs. The drop step move, but moved both feet, so it's a turnover. Cyclones get the floor spread against the man-to-man defense of Winterset. Again, they're looking to go high-low, and the ball goes right into Erica Russ. She misses, and it'll be last touched by the Cyclones out of bounds. Team rebound to Winterset. Ball goes inside. Tried to get into number 2, Avery Darling. Almost a steal. Winterset maintains possession, and they go right inside. Shot is up and good. Winterset's on the board as Reagan Coombs scores the field goal. 6-2 Cyclones. Just under 5 minutes to play. Down low to Christensen, tipped away. Ploffman gets it for the Cyclones. Cyclones got to make a big post presence there. Erica Rust hit a post big. There she goes, and she's got it. Drop step move. Rust squares up and scores the bucket. 8-2. Harlan Community with the lead. Ball goes block to block. Now a little baseline jumper, no good. Last touch by the Cyclones. Possession out of bounds to Winterset. A little jumper from the paint by Coombs is no good. Cyclones off and running in transition. Munson's going to set things back up and balance the floor. And ball tried going down low. It's going to be over the top of Savannah Christensen's head, but number 31, Reagan Coombs, swats at it and is the last to touch it as it goes out of bounds. So the Cyclones will inbound on the baseline. And the Cyclones turn it over on the inbounds play. In transition, that is number 2, Avery Darling, scoring the basket. 8-4, Cyclones with the lead. 3.5 minutes to play. Ball goes inside to Rust, and Winterset takes it away. Turnover Harlan Community, and Winterset with the possession. Three-pointer up, no good by Coombs. 3 minutes to play. Cyclones lead 8-4. Cyclones now get their man-to-man offense set here. Trying to go down low to Rust. Rust double team, gets it over to Ploffman. And Ella with the bucket. Nice block-to-block pass there from Erica Russ, she has the assist as Ploffman scores the field goal. 10-4 Cyclones is the score. Two and a half minutes to play. There's a deep three-pointer up and good. That is number 2, Avery Darling. She's got 5 points. 2.5 minutes to play. 10-7. Cyclones lead by 3. Cyclones get it across the timeline. Out to Sonderman. And ball's tipped out of bounds by Winterset. Cyclones will maintain possession on the baseline. 2:11 left to play. And there's a turnover on the inbounds play. And a layup is put up, no good. Rebounded by Christensen. Sonderman's going to let a three-pointer fly. That's up, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Rust. Winterset basketball, 1:55 left to play in quarter number 1. Well, goes inside to Coobs. She turns around, bank shot, good. 10-9. Winterset has closed it to within 1 with a minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Cyclones working the ball around the perimeter. A three-point shot up by Ploffman is no good, and the rebound is ran down by Winterset. They're pushing the ball across the timeline, trying to create something in transition here. Darling on the dribble penetration. Coobs. And there's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be called on Reagan Coobs. That's her first personal foul. Team second. One minute to play here in quarter number 1. Score is Harlan Community 10, Winterset 9. Sonderman tried looking down low to Rust, and Rust is gonna finish. Ball was wanting to roll around there. 6 points for Rust. The Cyclones lead 12-9. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter, and there's gonna be a foul called on the Cyclones. Foul is going to be whistled on the Cyclones, number 25, Ava Miller. That's her first personal foul, team's first. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, Cyclones leading 12-9. And there's going to be a turnover and a steal by Ava Miller. Cyclones have it with 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, with a 3-point lead, 12-9. There's going to be a foul on Winterset's number 2, Avery Darling. So Darling's second personal foul, going to be the team's third. Cyclones to inbounds on the baseline, and there's a tried feeding Rust the ball on the low block, and it's a turnover. Winterset's going to have possession. Now they almost turning the ball over, and there's a shot at the buzzer, no good. So that'll bring us to the end of quarter number 1, where the Cyclones lead the Huskies 12-9. We'll be back with more second quarter action to play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
quarter number 2. Sideline. Jaya Kleemeyer, her first personal foul, team 4. Hey, backside help, backside, stay. Inside, he's trying to take advantage of some height. Munson goes up for a shot. Cyclone's into a little 1-3-1 zone now. See what they can do with this. Baseline drive. 1-2-2 zone the first quarter. And now shifted that into zone. Trying to trap. Sit down in the corner. Ball goes out of bounds. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Cyclone's leading 12-9. Ball gets inbounded. Shot up and good by number 1, Ashlyn Devine. Score is tied up at 12 apiece. Minute played into quarter number 2, and there's going to be another held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow, that's going to favor the Huskies. Some substitutes into the contest for both squads. Cyclones again in that 1-3-1 zone. Played a 1-2-2 zone the first quarter, now into a 1-3-1 zone. They'll try and trap the ball when it goes to the corners. Winterset's going to look to get the ball into the high post area. Here's some dribble penetration. There's going to be a shot by Coobs that's up, no good. Rebounded, last touch by Winterset, so it will be Cyclone basketball. 6:26 left in quarter number 2, and we got a tie ball game, 12 apiece. Munson across the timeline, getting the Cyclones set up in their man-to-man defense, or excuse me, man-to-man offense, as Winterset has put on some man-to-man pressure against the Cyclones, and there's a Harlan Community turnover. Kleemeyer is going to let a 3 go. That's up, no good. Winterset's going to run down the rebound. Ball goes inside to Coobs. She's going to try and get the zone to collapse and then pass it out of there. And there's a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow will favor Harlan Community. Cyclones going to bring in Savannah Christensen. 5:49 left to play in quarter number 2. And things are all tied up at 12 apiece. Ball goes right inside to Erica Rush. She's double teamed. She's got to kick it out to wherever that double team is coming from. Teammates got to holler at her and let her know where the open person is. There's Erica Rush. She puts a shot up, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound and puts it in. Erica now with 8. And the Cyclones lead 14-12. Just over 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Cyclones have gotten out of that little 1-3-1 zone. Now back to a little 2-3 zone. So Cyclones really shifting things up here. Not letting Winterset get comfortable in any zone set. 3-pointer from the corner is up, and that is good. That is number 3, Bailey Acton with the 3-pointer. And Winterset has taken the lead, 15-14 over the Cyclones of Harlan Community. Ava Munson off the high post screen. Shot is up. They're going to call an offensive foul. That's Jaya Kleemeyer taking the charge, and a foul is going to be whistled on Harlan Community's number 23, Ava Munson. That's her first personal foul. Team's second. 4:23 left in the second quarter. There's a steal by Ava Munson. Ella Ploffman running in transition. Ella puts a shot up and good. Ella Ploffman scores the bucket. Cyclones regain the lead, 16-15. Winterset gets the floor spread. There's a three-pointer that's up and good. That's number 2, Avery Darling. She's got 2 made three-pointers. 4 total three-pointers for Winterset. And the Huskies lead by 2, 18-16 with 3.5 minutes to play in the first half. Ball goes down into Rust. Rust gets, and Winterset was wanting to travel cause. I think Erica did shuffle her pivot feet there, but it's not called. And Erica with 10 points, and the Cyclones tie it up. 18 all here with 3 minutes to play in the half. There's a deflected pass, and the Cyclones pitch it forward up to Hannah Sonderman, and Hannah Sonderman scores the basket in transition. And Harlan Community takes a 20-18 lead with 2:51 left in the half. Winterset says we need a timeout. We're going to take this timeout to thank our fine sponsors for making this broadcast come to you now and on a rebroadcast basis, those being United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Conductex Wampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So out of the timeout, it is Winterset basketball in the backcourt. Cyclones leading 20-18 with 2:51 left to play in the half. Cyclones played some 1-2-2 zones, 1-3-1 zone, and 2-3 zone, so they're not letting Winterset get comfortable in any type of defensive look. Here's a three-pointer that's up no good by Koobs, but Winterset does run down the offensive rebound. Koobs inside, puts a shot up, that's no good. Rebounded by Rust. And Erica Rust gets it to Munson. The Cyclones are off and running. Three-pointer by Ploffman. Ella Ploffman with the three-point basket. She's got 7, and the Cyclones get the lead up to 5. 23-18, largest lead for the Cyclones here this evening. That shot is up no good. Nice box out there by Savannah Christensen. And then a loose ball. And Winterset does come up with the loose ball. And the ball is thrown. Yeah, that was Kleemeyer that was going to throw the ball off of the Cyclone player foot. But at the same time, Winterset coaching staff was calling timeout. So the timeout is granted to the Huskies. 2 timeouts already used by Winterset. They have 3 remaining for the contest. Cyclones lead by 5. 23-18 is the score. Minute 52 left in the first half as Winterset will inbound on the baseline. Ball goes into Koobs. Kleemeyer with it. Winterset really wanted to get a high post touch there, but the Cyclones zone defense doing a good job of shutting that down. Koobs down inside. She has to They'll get it. Shot clock getting down to 5. Here's a shot put up by Kleemeyer. No good. And the Cyclones off and running. Ball goes down low to Rust, and there's going to be a foul on number 31, Reagan Coobs, and that's going to be her second personal foul. As she was trying to swat the post entry feed away. Minute 19 left. Cyclones leading by 5, 23-18. Munson fires one up. That's no good. But Ella Ploffman was right there trying to clean things up, and finally they're going to call a held ball. And the alternate possession arrow favors the Huskies. Minute left to go. Again, Cyclones leading by 5, 23-18. Three-point shot is up. No good. Winterset gets the offensive rebound. Kleemeyer now with it. New shot clock. Ball goes up to the high post and kicked out. Now down to the low post. Double team. Shot's going to get put up, and a foul's going to be called on Erica Rust. Now they're going to call it on Savannah Christensen. Her first personal foul. Team's third. They are going to say that was a shooting foul. Olivia Boyle to the free throw line. She's a 26% free throw shooter. Misses that first one of 2. Boyle with a second free throw attempt here, and that one is up, and that one's good. 1 of 2 for Boyle, and it's a 4-point Cyclone lead, 23-19. Eva Munson gets it across the timeline. Cyclone's going to play for one last shot. Ball gets tipped into the backcourt. Ball gets thrown across the lane, and Winterset with the steal, but they give it right back to the Cyclones. Erica Rust finds Hannah Sonderman. Sonderman attacking the basket, gets fouled. So Sonderman, a 62% free throw shooter, will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And that first one's up and good. Sonderman's got 5 points. The Cyclones lead by 5, 24-19. Second free throw for Hannah is up, and that one's good too. 6 point for Hannah. A 6-point lead. Nice hustle play there by Ella Ploffman, and they're going to, I think, call a foul on Ella, or what are they calling here? They must call a held ball there. And that's going to bring us to halftime, where the score is Harlan Community 25, Winterset 19. We'll be back with some halftime stats. Second half action to play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Ready for second half action to play here from Harlan Community High School Gym, where your Cyclones lead the Huskies from Winterset 25-19 to start the second half. Cyclones outscored Winterset 12-9 in quarter number 1 and 13-6 in 13-10 in quarter number 2. That's how we got to 25-19. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Rust. And the Cyclones across the timeline, getting ready to set up their man-to-man offense. Winterset played man-to-man the whole first half. Cyclones shifted up in between about 3 different types of zone. A little 1-2-2 zone, a little 2-3 zone, and 1-3-1. It's a couple turnovers by each team here to start the second half. 1 minute played, and the Cyclones lead 25-19. Ball goes inside out. Back into the post, and there's going to be a foul whistled on number 11. That's Hannah Sonderman, I believe. It is. It'll be Hannah's first first personal foul. Team's first of the second half. Ball goes right inside to Coobs. She puts a shot up, no good. Erica Russ did a nice job of playing straight up defensively. Shot is up and good. This is Hannah Sonneman with the 3-point basket. Sonneman's got 9 for the game. There's another Cyclone steal, and ball is tipped out of bounds, and the possession will stay with Harlan Community. Ball gets inbounded. And the Cyclones are going to balance up the floor. Up to, ball goes finally down low into Rust, and Rust is going to put up a shot in good. Score the bucket, Rust, and she's got 12. And the Cyclones lead now by 11, 30-19. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Winterset. Again, Winterset really not an offensive powerhouse. After the air ball that goes out of bounds, it will be Cyclone basketball. 5:52 left in quarter number 3, and the Cyclones lead by 11, 30-19. Winterset yet to score here in this third quarter. Cyclones outscored them 5-0. Munson picked up her dribble and is going to defend it out wide. They're going to find Savannah Christensen. Savannah Christensen got her shot blocked there, and now Winterset trying to get something in transition. That is number 21, Bryn Acton, losing the ball on the sideline. So possession will get turned over to the Cyclones. Now Winterset doing some trapping out front. There's a steal. Ella Plothman, and she's going to get whistled for the foul, does Ella. She was trying to defend the fast break. First foul on Ella. Free throw is up and good for number 1, Ashlyn Devine. She is a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And there's some man-to-man press and a steal and a unsuccessful layup attempt by Devine. And Coach Zach Clausen's going to want to take a timeout. Winterset's changed up what they're doing defensively as they're going after that first point to wing pass and going and trapping that. So Coach Clausen's going to talk about what the offense needs to do when they get trapped out front. .447 to play in quarter number 3. Cyclones lead by 8, 30-22. Out of the timeout, it'll be Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. Savannah Christensen to inbound. Now you're going to see another little wrinkle. Winterset comes out into a little three-quarter court press. Winterset trying to step up the defense here a little bit. Maybe create some turnovers with some of their traps. And there's an almost steal, but it is number 1, Ashlyn Devine. She was standing on the sideline. So the possession will stay with Harlan Community. Shot clock's down to 4. And there's going to be a foul. Foul's going to be whistled on number 21, Bryn Acton. That's her first personal foul. It's going to send Ella Ploffman, 66% free throw shooter, to the free throw line for 2. And that one's up no good. Ava Miller into the lineup now for the Cyclones. Ella gets ready for her second free throw. Is up, and that one's good. 1 for 2 from the free throw line is Ploffman. She's got 8 points, and the Cyclones lead 31-22. We close in on 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Little baseline jumper by Cougs, and that's good. 31-24. There's that defensive pressure that Winterset's putting on. And going to be a foul called on Acton, which will send Ploffman right back to the free throw line. Ploffman will have 2 more free throws. She was one of 2 in that last trip. Makes the first, and she'll have a second. And that one is up, and that one's no good, but rebounded by Erica Rust. And then there's going to be a held ball, alternate possession arrow favoring the Huskies. Cyclones lead by 8, 32-24. Ball gets across the timeline, and there's an almost steal by Sonderman. And then that's number 2, Avery Darling, making contact with it. So it is a turnover by Winterset. Huskies back in their half court zone defense. Shot put up by Ploffman, no good. Cyclones back defensively in their zone. Coobs at the high post. Goes right down low. A shot is put up, no good, and that was number 5, Olivia Boyle, putting a shot up, no good, and she's fouled. Boyle is going to go to the free throw line for 2. She's a 26% free throw shooter. She was 1 for 2 the first half. She'll have 2 free throws on this trip as well. The first one is up, no good. 1 of 3 is Boyle. And that one's up, banks it in. So Boyle, 1 of 2 on each one of those trips. And with 3 minutes to play, the Cyclones lead 32-25. Foul on Winterset's number 1, Ashlyn Devine. It's her first personal foul. Team's third. Under 3 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Cyclones leading 32-25, and there's a turnover. 3-pointer by Coobs, no good. Rebound by Munson. And she's trapped in the backcourt, decides to throw it off the foot of number 5, Olivia Boyle. It goes out of bounds, and the possession will remain with Harlan Community. And loose ball on the floor. Alternate possession over favors the Cyclones on the baseline. Munson to inbound, and there's a steal, another Harlan Community turnover. And Ava Miller does a nice job of distracting the Winterset shooter on the layup. She missed, but the Huskies were able to get the offensive rebound, and on the putback was fouled. Shot is up and no good. That is number 1, Ashlyn Devine, a 64% free throw shooter on the season. Has his second free throw, 0 for 2, but Coobs with the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. Cyclone's just giving up way too many rebounds here. Foul's going to be called on Erica Rust. Second personal foul on Rust, team's 5th. That's going to send Coobs to the free throw line. Coobs a 74% free throw shooter on the season. She makes the first, has a second one coming here. And that one is up and good. Coobs goes 2 for 2. And with 2:17 left, Winterset's cut the Cyclone lead to 5. Cyclones 32, Huskies 27. Munson goes in, layup no good, rebounded by Coobs for Winterset. Winterset in transition, kicks it back out, three-pointer is up, no good. There's another offensive rebound by the Huskies. And they're gonna call a timeout as Ava Munson had possession on the ground but didn't want to get called for traveling, so Coach Clausen calls a timeout. Minute 46 left to play in quarter number 3, and we have a 5-point Cyclone lead, 32-27. We'll take this opportunity to thank those fine sponsors for making this rebroadcast come to you, as well as live currently. Those being United Bank of Iowa, Cyclone Lanes, K&D Radio, Keast Auto Center, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Conductix Wampler, Shelby County State Bank, Hanson House Senior Living, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Out of the timeout, Cyclone basketball in the backcourt. Minute 46 left in quarter number 3, and the Cyclones lead by 5, 32-27. Little dribble weave out front. Savannah Christensen's going to put up a 3, and Savannah Christensen buries the three-pointer. Savannah's got 5, and the Cyclones get their lead to 8. And then they go in transition, and not maybe such a good idea. That's Ava Miller was going to have to get it down underneath the basket and amongst the trees. Turnover, Cyclones closing in on a minute to play in the third quarter, and they lead by 8, 35-27. Cyclones in their half-court zone defense. Nice deflection there by Munson. And then Winterset steals the ball right back. Boyle with it out on the wing. And there's a steal by Miller. And she has the ball swatted away and took a little shot in the eye. Both teams exchanging turnovers here the last 40 seconds or so. And that's about what we have left in quarter number 3. 44.2 seconds left. Cyclones lead 35-27. Ball tries getting entered into the low post from Ava Munson, and it's a little long out of bounds. 30 seconds left to play in the quarter. Cyclones lead 35-27. Ball skipped around the zone. Tries going inside. Last touch by the Cyclones. 19.7 seconds left. Cyclones in their zone. Going to be last touched by Hannah Sonderman. So now we're down to 11.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Cyclones lead 35-27. There's a steal. Ava Munson reading the inbounder's eyes, and she's going to be fouled by Jaya Kleemeyer. We'll send Munson to the free throw line. 45% free throw shooter is Ava. First free throw for Ava is up and good. Munson with the free throw and a second one coming. And up no good on the second. Cyclones lead by 9, 36-27. And there's going to be, Cyclones got by with a foul. Winterset coach is not happy. Felt like there was a push in the back there. Cyclones will have it with 1.7 seconds left. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter where the Cyclones lead 36-27. We'll be back with fourth quarter action on play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15. Six and a half minutes to play in quarter number 4. Cyclones lead 36-29. Ava Munson with it at the top of the key area. She's going to go off a high post screen by Christensen. Now Ploffman's going to put up a three. No good. Rebounded by Ploffman. And she's going to be fouled, looks like by number 2, Avery Darling. Cyclones will have it on the baseline. And there's a turnover, but then Winterset ended up on the sideline, so the possession will stay with the Cyclones. Ball goes right into Erica Rust, but tipped away by Cougs for Winterset. Ball gets skipped across to Munson. She's going to let a three-pointer fly. No good. Tipped back inbounds by Sonderman. Winterset trying to go in transition here. Cyclones shut that down as they got back defensively. Ball goes inside out. Coobs now pull-up jumper. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Ava Munson. Ball gets to Ploffman in the corner. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Kleemeyer. 5 minutes to play in the contest. Cyclones lead 36-29. Shot is up and good. 36-31. Cyclone lead is down to 5. Cyclones haven't scored here in the fourth quarter yet. Outscored by Winterset 4-0. Ploffman's going to put a three up from the corner, up no good. Rebounded by Rust. Her offensive putback is no good. Rebounded by Winterset. Winterset trying to go in transition. Kicks the ball out. Reverse the ball around the perimeter. Kleemeyer with the three-pointer, no good. And it's going to be a held ball. And on the alternate possession arrow favors the Cyclones. We're going to have a full timeout, and we'll be back with more basketball action. You're watching Cyclone Basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keist Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Family, Service, Community, SCSB.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Google 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. 4.5 minutes to play in the contest. Cyclones lead 36-31. Cyclones gone 3.5 minutes here in this fourth quarter without scoring. Meanwhile, Winterset has scored 4 in the fourth quarter thus far. A backdoor cut by Ploffman. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Winterset. Cyclone still in that zone. Ball gets skipped around the perimeter. There's a three-pointer up and good by number 21, Bryn Acton. And it's a 2-point Cyclone lead, 36-34. And there's an unforced turnover by the Cyclones. Cyclone still in that zone. Winterset not a real high-powered offensive team, but they'll put a lot of pressure on you defensively. Here's a three-pointer put up, no good. Cyclone's got to start coming in with rebounds. There we go, that's Erica Rust. And there's going to be somebody that caught an elbow. I think it's Ava Munson, either caught an elbow or a hand to the face, whether it was a Winterset player or her teammate Erica Rust. So Ava Miller coming in to replace her. 3:17 left to play now. And again, 36-34. Cyclones lead by 2. And Sonderman brings the ball across the timeline for Harlan Community. A lot of pressure getting put on defensively and there's going to be, and they're going to say a timeout as Coach Zach Clausen wanted to save the possession as Hannah Sonderman was on the ground. And that will allow Ava Munson to get back into the contest. Otherwise, the Cyclones were out there with no real point guard. So we're at 3:02 left to play in quarter number 4. And the Cyclones lead by 2, 36-34. Again, Cyclones yet to score here in this fourth quarter, being outscored by Winterset 7-0. Cyclones outscored Winterset 12-9 in quarter number 1. And also in quarter number 2, outscored Winterset 13-10 with a halftime score of Cyclones 25, Huskies 19. And then in quarter number 3, the Cyclones outscored Winterset 11-8. And to start the fourth quarter, it was Harlan Community leading by 9, 36-27. But Winterset has outscored Harlan Community 7-0 here in the fourth quarter. The Cyclones lead by 2, 36-34. So out of the timeout, Cyclone basketball on the sideline. 2-point lead, 36-34, with 3 minutes to play. Winterset putting lots of defensive pressure on the Cyclones. Cyclones are all bunched up. Here's a three-pointer up and good by Sonderman. Sonderman with the shot clock running down. Fires up a three and it goes in. 39-34 Cyclones. So Cyclones under duress there with the shot clock expiring. Gets a three-pointer from Sonderman. Here's a three-pointer up, no good, but rebounded by Koobs. Koobs is going to go up, no good. Ball is saved by Winterset. Winterset still with the possession. Two minutes to play. Koobs with a 15-foot jumper is good. 39-36, Cyclones by 3 with a minute 48 left in the contest. There's going to be a timeout by Coach Zach Clausen.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
So out of the timeout, here's the game reset. It's Cyclone basketball on the sideline. Hannah Sonderman to inbound. Cyclones with a three-point lead, 39-36. Possession arrow favors Winterset. Cyclones get the floor spread. That's Ava Munson out front with it. She picks her dribble up. Shot clock's down to 9, and the Cyclones lose it. Last touch by Kleemeyer, they say. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Minute 26 left in the game. The ball gets inbound to Sonderman. Shot clock's down to 2. 1 there, going to get a shot off. Minute 19 now left to play, and it's a 3-point game. 39-36. Winterset with the offensive possession here. They get trapped in the corner, and the ball's going to get put on the floor, and that's number 2, Avery Darling, dribbling it off her leg out of bounds. So now we'll see what type of pressure Winterset can put on and how soon they foul. And there's an almost steal. That is number 21, Bryn Acton, tipping it out of bounds. Down under a minute to play, 50 seconds on the game clock. 18 seconds on the shot clock. So if Winterset has gone this long without fouling, I doubt if they're going to foul this late into the shot clock. Ooh, shot put up and good by Ava Munson. That's the 3rd point by Munson, and it's 41-36 Cyclones. Coobs with a 3-pointer from the corner, no good. And now Winterset's going to have to foul. That's Kleemeyer with the foul. It's going to send the Cyclones to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, as that's the 7th team foul on Winterset. So with 33 seconds to play, the Cyclones lead 41-36. Ava Munson with a 1-and-1, and that one's up no good. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. Winterset's got to get something up soon. 3-pointer going to get put up, no good. Rebounded by Sonderman. Now it's going to be a game of keep away until the Cyclones are fouled, and that is a foul on number 21, Bryn Acton, and she fouls Ava Munson. Munson, a 45% free throw shooter, is going to go to the free throw line. .9 seconds left. Munson with a 1-and-1. First one is up and good. Munson with 4 on the night. Second one is up, and then that one's no good. But Erica Rust right there to get the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. Rust, 41% free throw shooter on the night, or excuse me, on the season, misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Cyclones just got to stay out of the way and not foul. Just let her shoot. Ball goes up and good, and timeout by Winterset. 42-38, excuse me, is the score. 4-point Cyclone lead with 4.6 seconds left to play in the contest. Cyclones just got to basically get the ball inbounded. If anything, going towards our basket. Winterset's going to try and intercept the ball and foul right away if they don't. So Cyclones got to be strong with the ball. Took a little while for the Cyclones to get something on the scoreboard here in the 4th quarter, but Even though Winterset has outscored them 9-6 in this fourth quarter, they still maintain a 4-point lead, 42-38. So out of the timeout with 4.6 seconds left to play. Cyclones will have it on the baseline in the backcourt. Any foul by Winterset, that will be the 10th team foul, so it'll be a double bonus. Cyclones will be shooting 2. Ball gets inbound to Ava Munson, and she's fouled with 3.4 seconds left to play. Two shots here for Ava with 3.4 left. Munson's first free throw is up, and that one rolls around no good. She'll have a second one coming, and look for the Cyclones just to get out of the way and let Winterset do whatever they want to do. There's the second one is up and good. 5 points for Munson. And I'm sure it's something that Zach Clausen uses his last time out there to talk to the gals about, listen, we got a 5-point lead and 3 seconds on the game clock, so just stay away and let them inbound it, let them get a shot off, whatever they want to do. There's not enough time left for Winterset to get much accomplished here, as they got to go the full length of the court, score, get a steal after an inbounds, and score again. Cyclones probably won't even really have to inbounds the ball, even if there is a made field goal. They can just let the clock run out, unless Winterset elects to call a timeout and use up their last one. So Winterset breaks the huddle. They're going to inbounds the ball in the backcourt. Put Erica Rust on the ball. Just some token defense on everybody. Cyclones do just let them get the ball. There's an interception by Ella Ploffman. That's going to bring us to the conclusion of this non-conference game, where Cyclones come away with the win, 43-38 over the Huskies from Winterset. Unofficially scoring tonight, Erica Rust with 12, Hannah Sonderman with 12, Ava Munson 5, Ella Ploffman 9, Savannah Christensen with 5. And the Cyclones again come away with the 43-38 victory. With Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.